All right, I'm gonna show you real quick on a Chevy pickup headliner removal. Okay, I've already got this one pulled down, but I'll go through everything with you real quick. These A-pillars, they're just clips behind there. Just put your popper tool in there and pull them down. The visors here and the holders are both T20 torque bit. And then you got a screw, 3 in the visor right here, 1 here. The center console right here, as you can see, it's got a Phillips screw right. Sorry, I'm terrible trying to hold the camera. It's got 1 Phillips screw in the front that'll be closest to the rearview mirror, and then 2 clips in the back. So once you pull the 1 screw, just pull the back of it down. The dome light in here, as you can see, this dome light, it's got the indention on one side for your screwdriver right there, if you can see that indention. And the way it's made is, when you put the screwdriver in there and pop that lens, see how that folds down right there? So you pop that lens like that, and then it allows it to slide out this way. And then there's a connection on the back, pop that connection out. And then moving on to the back, you got 2 of these little Christmas tree clips back here, right? You just put your tool in there. Let me see if I can see them. Right here they are. There's 2 of them in the back, and right there is a clip tool. I just stick it in there, but you can use whatever you need. Now on these little handles, it usually has every passenger has one except the driver usually. Now these just pop in here behind these little tabs. They don't come all the way out. You just pull them out till they click, and then you can free it. And then these little pieces here for the doors, if you've got an extended cab, these right here stay on the headliner. You just clip them down out of this little socket right here that hooks around this bar. Pull them down. Now putting the headliner back in, I'll give you go ahead and tell you this real quick. See these little black tabs behind there that hold these handles? From the factory, when they're putting these headliners in, they put all the handles and all the hardware on the headliner, put it up there, and pop it into place. Now I don't like using these little clip tabs right here. I actually remove all this when I do the headliner. All right. Then when I go to put it back in, I'll center it and put these 2 clips in the back and put my center console up. Then I'll leave these little black clips out and come around and put all my handles in one at a time instead of trying to line them all up at once. And then move to the A-pillars, visors, or however. But yeah, that's how you remove headliner. Now I found usually the easiest way to get it out, always go out the front passenger door. Just spin it around, get it under the steering wheel, go out the front passenger door, and you won't bend your board up. One more quick tip. As you can see, I've got the board out. You got to pull these wires off the back of the board. They're like hot glued or epoxied on there. What I like to do is take these wires for the dome light and for the bed light and all that. Take your little piece of masking tape or duct tape or whatever, and tape these up to the ceiling in the general area, right where they're supposed to be. That way you ain't fishing for them when you put your board in there. I've made that mistake before and had to pull the board or drop a side down and fish for a wire. Just go ahead and tape them up where they go. That way they'll be there when you put the board back in.